on a new level. You know I'm on a new level. Pull up in foreigns, you know that I'm scoring. I'm on a new level. On a new level. Tapping, I'm on a new level. Know that I'm shining, just look at these diamonds. I'm on a new level.
Welcome back to Kings at the Table podcast, where if you're a king, you belong at the table. Juan, this is season 3, episode 11, week 14, and
the hunt is real.
The hunt is real. A couple teams have been eliminated, and other teams are making a late push.
And some people just need to win out.
Yeah.
Give yourself a fighting chance.
Definitely. Let's get into that Thursday night game, though. You're talking about the Lions versus the Cowboys.
Hell of a game.
It was a good game, but at the same time, I was pretty let down because I've been high on the Cowboys. I'm saying they can make a run. No team wants to face them in the NFC. And then you come out. It's a pretty good game at the end, like you said, but you lost.
Big loss. Kind of hurts your momentum a lot, especially considering the fact of where they are in their position and how things are looking for them. So, I mean, obviously this is a major setback, Rich. So, like, what's got to happen now? What are we looking at here in this race between these two guys?
Yeah, I mean, I think that might be it for the Cowboys, and that sucks that all it took was one loss. It's more so a crucial loss at the wrong time. You're losing to the Lions, which they're in the hunt with you guys, and yet if you would have won, you would have been one game away from potentially sneaking into that last spot.
For sure.
I did see CD go down.
That's a big loss.
Hopefully he's
speedy
okay.
recovery and everything.
And he'll be back. But the Lions won. I mean, you got to mention them. You can't just act like it's a Cowboy loss. No, it's a Lions win also.
Yeah, for sure. Especially on that standpoint. I mean, we like you said, it was a must type of win environment, and right now it's playoff time already. Pre-playoff time for a lot of these teams, especially ones that are trying to get in or make their move up in the standings, especially like where you're seating at. So for sure, this game for the Lions, that was a huge win, especially moving forward to trying to get into this playoffs, especially with these two other guys that you have in front of you, like the Bears and the Packers. So that's a good thing for them.
Yeah, so the Bears are 9-4 after that loss. We'll get into it. But the Lions sit at 8-5 behind the Bears and the Niners. Niners are 9-4. Can the Lions sneak in, though?
I mean, you're going to have to show up, like I just said, this is playoff time already. So, put in your playoff gear and get ready to go in there and knock out some games. You got a couple good games coming up on your schedule. So I think a lot of teams towards this end of this season, you got a couple good little face-offs coming up, especially interdivision games.
Right.
So a lot.
I think this division, we're going to have to look at their future schedules a lot, not
For
just
sure.
one or two teams. No, we're going to be looking at about 6-7 teams that these last couple games. Let's just go look at the Lions real quick. You got them going into the Rams.
That's not going to be an easy game.
Then you got them playing the Steelers.
That could, especially the way both teams are playing right now. You don't know really what to expect.
It's almost like they're the same team at this point.
Kind of, sort of.
We talked about it last week.
Yes, we did. We touched on that one.
Lions versus the Vikings.
Division games are never easy, bro.
Lions versus Bears.
Never easy division games, bro. You know how this goes. So yeah, a lot of teams, like I said, have a lot of tough games coming up. So I mean, depending on how they do these next couple of weeks, it's really going to dictate whether or not you're going to be in or out.
Well, I mean, it's not just in or out, right? Because we also have to mention how the Broncos have beat the Raiders. The Broncos,
the
right?
who?
This team that just doesn't get no recognition.
Oh, you mean the worst 10 and what do you guys call them? The 10-2 team, the worst 10, the frauds.
We're 11 now.
Oh, my bad. Whatever.
So we did beat the Raiders.
You guys got an extra bye week.
Just want to sneak it in there. We won 4 in a row because for some reason when the Raiders won 8 in a row, it was like a big thing. I don't think
catch up.
The Bronco fan base, the Bronco fan base doesn't care about win streaks versus certain teams. They care more about playoff wins and championships. So we're not going to get too much into this game.
Show them your tie, bro. Hella executive here at the tie.
You know what I'm saying? So I thought we did what we had to do that game. Nothing impressive. It's just go get the dub.
That's all you have to do.
Right?
No style points needed.
Well, let's get into this Dolphins game because the Dolphins are on a 4-game win streak. Yes, it was the Jets, but a 4-game win streak is impressive.
Absolutely, and especially right now, I'm telling you, crunch time, they still have a chance to kind of sneak in there.
Yeah.
It's crazy to say, especially how we kind of wrote them off a little earlier in the season, just sell it, blow it up, and everything like that. Complete 180 turnaround. We're talking about 4 straight games, one of them being with a division rival, too, with the Bills. So, I mean, what are we seeing from Miami here? The little late spark?
I think it's they're leaning on their running back. Achane, he's killing it. If you see him in fantasy, he's like the top guy every week. And it's if you're going against them, it was Taylor and McCaffrey. Now you got to throw Achane in there. He's giving you at least 30 points fantasy.
Yeah, absolutely. That's crazy. So obviously the run game's going. I mean, what else do they need to do, considering the fact that they got rid of some of these guys early in these trade deadlines and stuff like that, but yet your defense is kind of coming up just enough clutch, and that's what the area where they got rid of a lot of other players. So it's kind of that next man up mentality.
It is, and you know, I hate to burst their bubble. I don't see them making the playoffs still. You know, you have to win out, and their schedule gets tough, and I think out of those 4 games, I could maybe see them win one.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how you feel about the Dolphins.
I mean, the Dolphins are kind of scary right now. Again, you really don't know what kind of product you're going to get pushed out by, you know, the Daniels Dolphins and Tua. So I mean, it's going to be interesting to see. I can probably see 2 wins, maybe. But I mean, time will tell, man. Time will tell.
Right, and a team that they are playing next week is the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, and sir, you're talking about a team that went into Baltimore, got a game won, and it was a controversial play that
for sure
that we have to discuss here because it was likely that they had the touchdown, but I'm not sure if that's what the call was.
I mean, okay, I'll be straight honest about it, man. That was a catch. I mean, how much more do you need evidence of a completion? I mean, like, I understand that. Yeah, I've never heard 3 steps. Because let me ask you this, Rich. If he was catching that in the corner of the end zone and he just did a quick little tap with his toes, what would that have been?
Oh, for sure, touchdown. Oh, well, the ball, you have to get.
If he had control of the ball
right
in his hands, like basically, boom, with his 2 tap, bam, is that a catch? And he falls out of bounds, but he maintains possession.
That's what I was going to say.
On the way down.
Maintaining possession. That's what the headline is, because he didn't maintain possession after the 2 steps, which, let's make it clear, after the 2 steps. So it should be a catch, in my opinion.
I mean, for me too, that's a catch. I mean, and then after that, we're talking about a whole different outcome of the game, momentum, you know, the players into it, a sense of like motivation or uplifting moment, and that definitely took them 2 steps back.
And that's something they reviewed, though. So
that's the weirdest thing. Like, in my book, 100%, I would have been like, that's a catch. 100%.
Like, if they changed it, would you have been mad?
No, I would have been like, no, he got it. It's bullshit. I would have been mad, but I mean, I would have been like, you can't be mad at the call. Like, if it's a real legitimate argument, bro, he caught that.
Right.
I mean, I'm pretty sure almost everybody else can agree with that. Hard pill to swallow, I guess you could say, but I mean, yeah, that sucks.
But you guys won, so at the same time, it is what it is. You guys got the W. Nobody down the road's gonna be like, oh, I remember that exact play. They probably shouldn't have won the division.
Bro, I still remember the Jesse James catch in the time during the last game of the season versus the Patriots, and I can still remember certain catches, bro, certain plays. Okay. I know you can too. You probably got a little bit of an archive with them.
Yeah, but you're talking about a fan of the team now. Me as an outsider of those 2 teams, I'm not going to be bringing that up.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like, the whole other fan base of the NFL, they'll be like, oh, well, the Steelers won the division.
Kind of like when we had breakfast and we kept talking about the Seahawks game.
Oh, here we go. Boom. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, they keep coming, man. I'm going to have to wear some body armor around this guy.
Hell yeah.
But, yeah,
I mean,
Steelers won.
It's a big win. Obviously, it's pushing them in the right way. We got the division back right now, but again, nothing's guaranteed, nothing's set in stone. We got a couple hard games coming up, including, like we said, the Dolphins. We got the Lions still. We got another game with Baltimore. We got a Cleveland Browns game, man. So they just need to keep up that same energy and keep pushing and win out.
Yeah,
lock in that good spot in the playoffs for sure.
Yeah, I think you guys have a pretty good chance. What I'm not understanding right now is how the main media is saying that it's in Baltimore's hands right now. And I'm just like, I get that if they win out, they win the division. But at the same time, these games ain't easy that they're about to play.
Don't forget that in the playoffs, you need to go through Kansas City. And the playoffs have to go through Mahomes.
Right.
Shout out Rodney Harrison because,
well,
Mr. Defensive captain over there.
See, the thing was, I was going to save that till later, but let's
jump into that one right now.
It was one of the best games I've seen in a while.
It was definitely old school feeling. You know what I mean? Like
90s.
Hell yeah.
And that's the type of football I love, man.
It was a great game. I mean, would I have been mad if it went the other way? If it played out the way it did last night? Hell no, I wouldn't have been mad. I would have been like, damn, good shit. But, I mean, we're talking about the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs here.
20-10, by the way.
20-10, great game, defensive battle. First thing I want to jump into, Rich, is C.J. Stroud, bro. We talked about it. We mentioned him a little bit last week, and I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I didn't get what I wanted out of him this last game. Granted, Chris Jones was in there like swimwear, but I mean, still, like, I didn't get none of that oomph that you need to get from C.J. Stroud. And I mean, how can you break that down to us real quick though? One time.
No, I get it. It's like a sales tickets type of moment. Now, I'm not sure if this is how I'm seeing what you're saying. Doesn't mean that that's what you're saying. So you're gonna have to tell me what you're saying. I'm hearing that you want to see a bunch of touchdowns.
No.
Okay.
I just wanted to see probably a little bit more of I'm controlling this game and I'm taking what the defense is giving me and I'm still fucking pushing it out.
Okay.
And that's what I didn't get to see from him. And that's why last week I was like, no, bro, he needs to go all the way, full volume, all the way up. You just said he just need a little bit.
Right. And that little bit got that win, and that's a huge win, 20-10. No, you did.
The defense bailed him out. Remember, we were talking about it off camera. Those 2 interceptions were huge. Oh,
Okay.
wait, that's the wrong game.
Yeah. I'm like, hold on, which one? But I'm
wrong
just saying,
wrong game.
My thing is that the Chiefs, right? Their defense was out there balling.
Yes.
We just said in the beginning this was like a 90s type of game.
For sure.
Defense, hard hitting. You're not going to get that I control this game with those type of games. That's more of a straight defense, go at it. The defense going to win it. That's my take on that.
Okay.
Now,
I was kind of like seeing it probably a little bit different. Like when we used to see the Tom Brady versus Peyton Manning games, you know what I mean? It was a great defensive game for both teams every single time. But yet you still had that type of feel where, like, Tom Brady, when he went on the field, he goes, I'm fucking controlling this. And when Peyton Manning would come out, I'm controlling this. I guess what I was kind of waiting to see was that between both of them. Patrick Mahomes played a great game, but I kind of wanted to see C.J. Stroud get up on that level. That's more along the lines of what I'm trying to say.
No, yeah, and I hear you about it. I just don't think he's that level yet. I mean,
Okay.
I think you're about maybe 2 years too early. That goes with the Jordan Love. We have them on the same pace, and look at them how – both teams are trending right now, though.
In the right way.
In the same exact pattern. You feel me? And it's just the same thing with the Broncos and Patriots. There's always 2 teams that trend the same way at the same time. And let's just go back to CJ real quick, because everything you're saying about CJ, we're talking about one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play the game in Patrick Mahomes, and he couldn't do that. He didn't look like he was controlling the game.
Yeah.
Did?
True. Well, I mean, I guess you could say that even though it didn't look that way that great, if you were to ask me who had more, I guess, poise or whatever in the pocket or who looked more controlling, I would still say it was Patrick Mahomes. But again, like, he is one of the greatest to do it.
Last night, he had 3 interceptions, bro. He looked terrible. That was probably the worst game I've ever seen Mahomes play.
Bo Nix has had worse games than that.
Come on.
Bo Nix had worse games than that.
Right, apparently, supposedly.
But I mean, what I'm saying is, I guess I was waiting to see more.
Hey, make it clear, because
more
there's
action.
a lot of followers right now that really think you're serious. So
I'm hella serious.
yeah, okay,
I'm being dead serious.
make it serious.
I'm being hella serious right now. I'm being hella serious because Bo Nix could never.
Right,
Bo Nix could never do what Patrick
Right.
Mahomes did last night.
exactly.
Not ever.
3
Because he's not that great.
you have to make
King
it clear,
scooping
man.
at the table.
But yes,
No, but going back to it, man, I mean, I think it's because I feel like I got a little overhyped when it came to CJ from what we got to see when he first came out. And I guess it kind of put him already on a certain level.
Okay.
And I kind of was expecting to see maybe a small, not even the whole thing, just give me a small glimpse of that CJ. Give me that small glimpse of that one.
I kind of saw the little small glimpse. I did.
I mean,
That's
when
why
he
said
aired
turn
it
up
out
a
like
little bit.
there was like 2 good air outs he did, and I was just like, oh shit, there it is. This is what he needs to start doing. And I think they just need to kind of change up the game plan, bro, and just keep hitting the aerial attack.
Okay, so there's some positives from this win
Yes, absolutely.
from the Texans.
Yeah, it puts them higher, and it makes the Chiefs go lower.
But
But overall, what you take away, you kind of look and you see that, hey, league, this defense is real. Like, keep your eye open because right now it's a defensive powerhouses out there in the playoffs right now. You guys, the Patriots,
All AFC.
all AFC teams, they're all like, powerhouses. Even the Seahawks. The Seahawks have a great
Seahawks.
defense too. You know what I mean? The Bills kind of have a defense, but what I'm saying is that you're going to need a solid defense to stop these offensive juggernauts that are in the playoffs for sure. And I think maybe Houston might have a little bit of light pushing in, but we just need that little glimpse.
Yeah, we kind of touched it last week. We were saying how Houston could definitely make a run to the Super Bowl. It sounds crazy. It sounds early, but don't sleep on
It's
them.
there. It's possible.
Right. A team that has been falling off, though, is the Tampa Bay Bucks. I'm not sure what's going on in Tampa Bay right now, but they just lost at home to the Saints, Juan.
To the Saints.
To the goddamn Saints.
To the Saints.
And now the Panthers are tied with the Bucks. The Bucks have the tiebreaker, but they are playing each other twice this year.
To the Saints. To the Saints, Rich. We're
Yeah.
talking about the Saints. We haven't talked about these guys at all. And I mean, it sucks because they used to be one of those teams that were like, oh, watch out for the Saints, and everything like that. They're in a full rebuild. Their new quarterback, I can't pronounce his dang name.
Sherlo.
Whatever his name may be. Very weird pick, especially. I mean, I'm just kind of speaking on this one.
He looked pretty good, though.
He looked pretty good. But, I mean, still, is that where you're going to want to go as far as, like, directional-wise? I know we're getting into the Bucks and stuff like that, but also, too, let's just shine a little bit of light on the Saints team. They got the W against the Bucks. So, I mean, do the Bucks just like forget how to play football this weekend or whatever? Because I mean, they're one of the lowest teams in the NFC this year, the Saints, and for you not to show up at home against them, that's kind of huge. And Panthers are on the rise. So, I mean, what are we talking about? What happened to MVP Baker?
Exactly. And I get the injuries. That's a serious thing.
It sucks.
But if you want to make the playoffs, win the division, and show that you have a potential, 1 or 2 wins in the playoffs, you have to win these games. And I don't think there's any excuse to lose to a team like this at home.
I mean, that's definitely huge, and it's actually set them back a lot because now what are we talking about here? These Carolina Panthers, they just keep pounding, baby.
Yeah, let's get into the schedules between the Bucks and the Panthers because they have the same record and who's going to win the division, right?
Right.
So let's get into the Bucks. The Bucks are playing the Falcons, the Panthers, the Dolphins, and the Panthers. So they will face off twice in the next 4 games.
Absolutely. And then the other mystery games that we have for Carolina.
So Carolina, let's say those 2 with the Bucks, and then they also have the Saints, and the Seahawks.
The one that scares me in that schedule is the Seahawks.
Not the Saints. They just beat the Bucks.
You know what? The Saints could do it. You know what? The Saints.
Are they going to win the division now? Or
they're going to come back.
Apparently
they're going to backdoor.
Team.
They're going to backdoor right now. You guys ready for this?
They're the Dolphins of the NFC.
Hell yeah. They're just going to win the next 4 games, and all of a sudden we're talking about the Saints in the playoffs.
Right. This shit's crazy.
Oh, man. We're writing fairy tales out here, folks.
Well, apparently that's how the spreads go in the Vegas nowadays.
Yep. So
they could be favored 8, and all of a sudden there's a field goal with 3 seconds left.
That doesn't even need to happen.
And it happens.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Hey, we covered.
Yeah. Do you think the Bucks beat the Falcons?
You know what, man? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, Rich. I don't know.
What? Well, you got to pick one.
Rich, which Falcons team am I gonna get? Am I gonna get the one that just played this last Sunday against the Seahawks, or am I gonna get the Falcons that beat the Buffalo Bills?
Yeah. So are we gonna get
which Saints? I mean, which Falcons am I getting?
Which Bucks are we getting? The one
this last weekend, or the one that beat was there another one? Whether they're good, I don't know.
Lions or some shit.
Yeah, whatever. But I mean, we don't know which guys we're gonna get.
Yeah,
that's kind of a hard one if you really think about it. Because what if we get the Bucks Saints? I mean, I'm sorry, not the Bucks Saints. What if we get the Falcons Saints? The Falcons Bills.
Slow down, Juan.
I'm getting hella. What if we get the Falcons Bills Falcons for this weekend again?
I am completely lost. You're mentioning all kinds of teams. Who do you got? The Bucks or the Falcons?
Is it in Atlanta? It doesn't matter because the Bucks are gonna win.
Okay. And do they beat the Dolphins?
No, they don't.
Okay.
It's the Dolphins because, it's the Dolphins.
They're running hot.
They're running a little hot, but we're gonna check their temperature here soon.
So then we'll leave those heads-up games alone. So the Panthers have the Saints.
What do you think?
Well, let's do.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, you're telling me the Bucks?
Yeah, your turn. What do you see from there on the Bucks schedule?
The Falcons won, they'll win. The Dolphins, that is a tough one, but I'm gonna go Bucks.
So the Bucks win those two, and then we'll just leave those two other heads up.
Damn, that's a good question though.
Because think about it.
You don't know what Bucks team you're gonna get.
You don't know what Bucks. The Panthers, I feel like they have an identity, and you know what you're gonna get from the Panthers.
I was about to say I kind of want the Panthers to win the division though.
That's a fucking fast turnaround.
I
Think
would
about
love
that shit.
to see them in the playoffs.
What were we talking about the Panthers last year? You know what I mean? I
Right.
don't even know if we even talked about them. We
Oh,
didn't bring them up.
We did it till the end of the season.
Yeah, at the end of the season, when we started seeing some good glimpses.
Which we gave the followers.
Yeah, for sure. We told you guys like, hey, you know what? It's something that you got to wait for, and it's starting to come to fruition now. So
they got the Saints.
the who?
The Saints.
The Saints.
Did they beat the Saints?
No, hell no. They're gonna pound them out. Watch, I guarantee you, the Panthers will pound out the Saints.
Yeah. Okay, I
yeah,
agree.
yeah.
I thought you were saying Saints were gonna win.
Oh hell no.
So now they got the Seahawks.
Damn.
That's come on.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a loss,
The Seahawks.
dude. And so now let's get down to when they face off.
That's man. Some fireworks in that game. That'd be tight to see Bryce Young and let's get Bryce Young and Baker get a nice little show out. That'd be sick. But where do you really see who do you have an advantages over? Who are you thinking?
Do they split? You know they're getting Mike Evans back though.
But is he going to be Mike Evans? Mike Evans though.
He's back though. That's crucial.
It is big. That's a big thing. But man, Rich, I don't know why I'm kind of as much hype as I gave Baker this beginning of the year, bro. I think the Panthers can pull it off. They win the last 4. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. No. My bad. I lied. They lose the Seahawks.
Oh,
they lose the Seahawks.
Whoa.
The Seahawks.
So, yeah, that's what I would love to see the Panthers make the playoffs and win the division. But I'm gonna have to stick to the Bucks.
Damn.
I think them getting Mike Evans back, they'll split with the Panthers, if not win both.
Can you imagine we'd get a super, super good playoff game, the last game of the season between these two guys? Imagine if it came down to the same way, they both needed that one game, and winner's the fucking champ of the division.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
What would you put your money on?
I mean, shit, I would have
Oh,
to
it kind of depends on who won the first one.
and who was at home and who's hurt. I mean, I hope it gets down to that so we could.
That would be a good debate right there.
Yeah.
Do you already have you already kind of have your team in mind already? You said
I would lean towards
the Bucks.
Bucks only because it's Baker.
Well, then, hey, we'll come back and talk about this one because I'll take the Panthers on that.
I was about to say.
I'll take the Panthers on that.
But I would love to see the Panthers, though. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I had to move my heart from.
You're going from your heart to your wallet.
Right.
Or your wallet to your heart.
And you
You
can't
put
do
your
that.
money on the Bucks, but deep down you really want them to. You want the Panthers to win.
Yeah. It's more like if guns are drawn, who do you got?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Let's go fucking keep pounding, baby. Let's go.
Give me Baker, bro.
Let's see what happens, bro.
But,
That's gonna be good. It's gonna be good finishing out.
It is gonna be a good one. Let's get into the draft because we're talking about some teams that are pretty much gonna be bottom 3 or whatever.
Okay.
And we're talking about the Raiders, the Giants,
The Raiders.
and the Titans. 3 teams that are looking like they're about to be the
Titans
number 1
don't
pick
deserve to be there.
after being the number 1 pick.
Yeah, they don't deserve to be there
Okay, so
because they don't deserve it. They did their shit show. No, I'm just playing. They did get the big win over the Browns, but I mean, anyways, let's go ahead and jump into that one. Tennessee, if they do clinch out,
hold on. Let's talk about their schedule because they all got the same record, right?
yeah,
All right, so let's just say win or loss. It's gonna take away a little bit of time, but we got time today.
we got time.
Raiders versus Eagles. Eagles win or Raiders win?
The Eagles walk through.
Texans.
The Texans walk through.
Giants.
They lose. The Giants lose, and the Raiders get a win.
Raiders get one,
Raiders got one.
and the Chiefs.
I hope that they win.
Yeah.
They're not, but I hope that they win.
Okay,
I got the Chiefs.
so we'll give the Raiders
Okay.
one win.
What about you? Your turn. Let's go ahead. The Eagles.
Oh, Eagles.
Okay, and then you said it was the
So I'll say loss, and then Texans.
Houston.
Texans win. So I
The
think
Giants.
I got Giants. I got Jackson Dart.
And then the Chiefs.
So I don't see the Raiders winning a game.
Damn. Because the Broncos are the worst team in the NFL.
Yeah. So Giants against the Commanders.
Commanders.
The Vikings.
Damn, that'd be a good one. That's gonna be cool to watch. Jackson Dart versus J.J. McCartney.
Yep.
That's crazy. Jackson Dart.
Exactly. Raiders. You already
Jackson Dart. No.
You said Raiders.
Hey.
Win. You changed your mind now?
It's Geno Smith and Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, and then Cowboys.
They them boys.
So let's say the Giants win 1.
Yeah. What do you got? You got
The Raiders.
Yeah. For me, I got the Raiders winning 1.
Okay, and that was against the Giants.
Yeah.
But you had the Giants beating the Vikings.
Yes.
So they're both 1
They
wins.
both 1-1. Yeah.
I have the Giants winning at least 2.
You're gonna give them the Vikings and the Raiders?
I'm gonna give them the Commanders and Raiders.
Really? The Commanders?
Yeah,
Division game, bro.
exactly. Jackson Dart. So then we go to the Titans. The Titans play the Niners.
Niner gang.
They play the Chiefs.
Chief.
The Saints.
The Saints.
Saints. No, who do you got winning?
The Saints.
The Jaguars.
The Jaguars.
Okay. So Titans.
They don't win another fucking game.
To you, the Titans are the number 1 pick again.
Again, and I don't want that.
That's crazy.
What are you gonna get? A team?
I think the Titans beat
They
the
should
Saints.
draft the Ohio State.
The Raiders are the number 1 pick in the 2026 NFL draft.
Let's go Tennessee. Woo!
Titans number 1 pick?
Yep.
All right. So,
Hey, you make sure you guys leave us your guys' guess on who gets the number 1 pick down in the comments. You know, in a little interaction. Let's see what you guys think and who's really going to be the number 1 pick.
who will be the number 1 pick?
Let us
Titans,
know.
Giants, or Raiders?
Or whoever you think is just going to lose out for the rest of the season. You never know what happens.
Right.
So let us know what you guys think.
And with that being said, what could fix these teams with the number 1 pick? Now, I know they need a lot, right? But let's say that your Titans are the number 1 pick. You have Cam Ward. You cannot go another quarterback.
You can't. That'd be the worst situation you could have going for yourself because then you're just sitting at quarterback controversy
And it's not
all
like
next season.
yeah.
That's what you're sitting on. You want another headache, more pressure on your guys to like kind of make them like, hey, step your shit up like forcefully instead of the right way, at least letting them feel comfortable coming up through the rankings. That's all you're going to do is just going to create some more quarterback controversy.
So let's say your Titans end up, well, it's not yours, but the team you picked to be the number 1 pick end up the number 1 pick. Don't you have to almost really consider trading down?
Do you?
I would. Everybody goes quarterback 1, bro.
I know. But you know what? Let's look at what is really needed here on this team. You need a fucking line, bro.
You need everything.
You need a line. You need somebody who's going to protect your quarterback.
That lineman that whoever the best lineman is,
Whoever it is.
will probably be number 2 or number 3.
You want security in your quarterback, you might as well just do it now.
I will get more assets.
Okay.
Give me a third rounder and the number 3 pick.
Check this out. What if you trade back?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah. But here's how you can swing it. Hit up the Jets. Because the Jets are going to be right there with you. You know, they have the same. They got like 3 wins or whatever. But what I'm saying is, you know, they got a hell of first round draft picks. I'm sure they'll be willing to swap you one.
That's my point.
And then yeah,
Why stick at 1? You have your quarterback. You could get a lineman, trade down or up, whatever the way you look at it. Is you're not the number 1 pick no more. You get some assets, and you still get that lineman you needed.
yeah, you got to go lineman. That's what I would do. Well then, yeah, probably take that one.
Now let's
What
say
about the Raiders? What are you doing with the Raiders, Rich?
right? Because I'm saying the Raiders are the number 1 pick.
Okay.
So you have to go quarterback. You have to.
Okay.
Now, I'm not sure if you're going to go Moore or Mendoza or whoever else is going to be
Who do you
out
feel
there.
is the best fit for them? If you had a random, just like pick one right now, who would it be? I know that's a lot. That's a real tough to ask.
Yeah, I need to do more scouting or research on how I ever feel the quarterback is. But on top of my head, I'm going Moore.
Dante Moore. He's
Yeah.
a stud. He's a stud.
I mean, I said it, week 2?
Quack.
Right. So I just think they need to do a quarterback. But yeah.
That makes sense, but I mean that's gonna suck, man. I mean, they need help on the offensive line too, because I mean you have a nice car in when I say car, I mean like Genty as a running back, man. You can't get him sprung open. You got a great tight end. Damn, they actually kind of walk into a good little situation there. Get a receiver, quarterback. But yeah, they both need an offensive line. So some investing time for these two.
Well, let's get into the NFC West because the Rams did what they had to do. They got a big W. I mean, a pretty easy game, I would say, against the Cardinals.
The Rams.
And the Seahawks did the same thing.
They had a nice little fun day. They showed out, man, and it's the wonderful race of the NFC West. I mean, you can't forget about the Niners. I mean,
well, they had a bye week.
They had a bye, but I mean, they're still right there. And again, I'm gonna just say this again. I probably said this a couple times. I love what the 49ers are doing. I probably never said that actually, but I love what the 49ers are doing, especially with the way that the team is running. I mean, I understand there's some kind of little bit of a frustration, especially on the offensive side, but I mean, you can't deny that this team doesn't have a great system. Like the whole thing looking over around because dealing with all the injuries that they got, they're still killing it. I know this sounds like a broken record. We say this all the time, but I mean, they're still showing out, and it's going to be great to see how they finish out. But jumping back into these two fire horses, I guess you could say, between the Seahawks and the Rams, I mean, who do you see winning it out as far as to get the West title?
Well, it's coming down to the wire. I mean, you're talking the Rams 10-3, Seahawks 10-3, Niners are 9-4, so they're a game back. But just real quick, rapid fire.
Let's go. Show me the Rams.
Rams versus Lions.
Give me the Rams.
Rams versus Seahawks.
Toss up.
Rams versus Falcons.
The Rams.
Rams versus Cardinals.
The Rams.
I'm with you on that. Seahawks versus Colts.
Seahawks.
Seahawks versus Rams. Toss up.
Toss up.
Seahawks versus Panthers.
Damn.
Toss up. But you have to pick.
Wait. The Panthers did beat the Rams, didn't they?
Yes. They did.
What are we talking about? The Panthers. Hell yeah.
But earlier you did pick the Seahawks, though, when we had them going.
I know. I'm still running with the Seahawks.
Okay.
Still running with the Seahawks.
And the Niners.
That's scary.
Last game of the season.
That's scary.
Right.
That is scary right there.
In the Niners.
In Levi Stadium.
So
that's scary, Rich.
Let's leave that there so we can go into the Niners. Niners versus Titans.
The Niners.
Niners versus Colts.
The Niners.
Niners versus Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears, and then Niners versus Seahawks.
I don't like
So right
I
now
don't
you have
fucking
the
like
Seahawks at 2 wins and the Niners at 2 with that last game that you have not decided. The Rams already have 3 wins and you didn't decide that Seahawks game. So it sounds like we got the Rams winning the division.
You know, we've been high on them, and bro, there's just clicking still. They're nice to watch. You know what you're getting out of the Rams. The Seahawks too, because there's sometimes when when those games start off, man, you already know, like you could just tell there's gonna be a Seahawk game, and they're just gonna do exactly what they want to do and how they want to do it. Damn, dude, that's gonna be that's not even fair for everybody else in the NFC.
What part?
The Rams and the Seahawks.
And the Niners. They all can make the playoffs.
All can make
but
it.
We're talking about the division.
Yeah. I have to say the Rams will win the division. I'm going to go ahead and give it to them on that one.
So would I. And again, that Niners-Seahawks game, though.
That's going to be a banger. I hope so. Because, you know, sometimes depending on what happens throughout the next couple of weeks, you don't know which team's secured or if they're not secured. You don't know what they're going to send out or whatever. But
there was this game that we just brought up, how the Panthers beat the Rams, right?
Right.
And it kind of was like a mind-blowing thing because we just forgot about it.
Yeah, and it happened not that long ago.
2 weeks ago. Does that change things as far as, like, that Panthers-Seahawks game? Because that could be a freaking game right there.
Yeah, that can be. It's like the Seahawks are right here, right? And I'm not meaning this in no messed up way, but like the Seahawks right here, right? And then the Panthers, to be honest, Rich, they're not that far behind this level. They may be like right here.
Right.
So I mean, that's scary to still think. I mean, I know I'm giving the edge to the Seahawks to win it, but
let me see.
Again, it's just like how you said, like you want the Panthers to win, but you would put it on the Bucks. Like, that's kind of like where I'm sitting at too right now with this one. Like, I wouldn't mind seeing the Panthers win the Seahawks game, but I'm gonna go with the Seahawks to win the game. That makes sense.
It's in Carolina. That makes
a bigger difference too.
Because in Seattle, that's a lock, I think.
Oh yeah, if it's in Seattle, I'm guaranteed the fucking Seahawks are gonna win that one. That's for sure. But we just made things a little bit more complicated with that one.
So what we're doing here at Kings at the Table is we're making sure that everybody in the chat or the followers understand that the Panthers are no one to mess with.
They can upset you. We'll be straight up on it. They can get you when you least expect it, and they've been showing that all season long.
But is it least expected? Because I think the Rams went into Carolina and knew what the Panthers were bringing.
Well, that's the thing. Like, think about it, Rich. Like, we're talking about the Panthers who, again, last year we didn't start talking about really highly about until the end of the season. So a lot of people probably are still doing that overlooked thing with them.
The upset thing.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
So
again, remember
we're not upset when they
pull off these wins,
right?
because we could kind of like, yeah, I see it. I can see it.
Okay.
It's not one of those ones where like, oh, I guarantee. And it's not one of those, but it's kind of like,
Watch out.
hey, do your famous, watch out for the Panthers. Watch out for the Panthers.
Hey, watch out for the Panthers.
There it is.
They coming, bro. And I think they're here.
Damn. That was a quick turnaround.
Yeah, for sure. We don't want to
it's
carry
gonna-
it too much.
That's a quick turnaround, but yeah, man, we got definitely a lot of interesting football coming up here soon.
And let's get into one of the games I have to talk about is Josh Allen being a superhero. It's that time of year, Juan.
And it never fails. It never fails. And you call it when it starts. We have what should we call it? Like the season, Josh Allen seasons.
Josh Allen season.
It's like you go through a year worth of moments. Like, we have our Superman Josh, then we have the decline Josh. That's you're really good at calling it when it starts.
Yeah.
And then you have the maybe he lost it Josh, and then we have the superhero Josh all over again. So it's kind of like a rotating calendar, I guess you could say.
Oh yeah, and it is. It's a cycle, and the cycle right now is where Josh Allen starts, becoming headlines,
Starts cooking.
and saying, "Look, I can make this Super Bowl run that y'all forgetting about me." But it is
Josh Allen.
It is Josh Allen, and I hate to say it like that because he has to prove us, bro. Like, it goes back. We say it all the time. It's a repetitive record. It's like it's just repeated.
It's a season,
Same old shit. But at some point, he has to break that record. I'm not sure if he ever is.
Damn, just imagine just being stuck in a cycle of the same things all the time. That sucks. I mean, great win for him. Great win. But if you haven't noticed it yet, then you don't really watch football like that. If you don't see these phases of Josh throughout the season, and like you said, bro, it's repetitive. And if we do this every single year, he's got to break the cycle. He's got to get over the hump sometime.
But, I don't want to, say that, what happened with this win wasn't a good win or anything. Because
no, it's just
what we do here is we see the bigger picture.
Yes.
A lot, So our discussions are more of, down the road.
Yeah.
So we always say we're ahead of the curve.
We're like 2 plays ahead.
Like, our episodes will drop, and then 2 weeks later, they'll be like, damn.
They'll be talking the same headlines that we're talking about now. Yep.
Right?
Catch up,
basically. So, what I'm saying is, though, let's talk about the Bengals, though, because we are ahead of the curve. And right now, we have been discussing off air a lot, Juan, is that these Bengals have a real chance to make the playoffs.
They have some upset abilities right now. And they got a couple good games coming up, especially they got one with the Ravens, I think, still. One more in, next week?
Let's pull up this
I think it's
schedule.
next week.
But
Still, with what the Bengals are dealing with, Rich, just think about it if they had Joe Burrow the whole season.
Yeah. For real.
Just think about that one. We would be talking a whole different story.
They almost won this game, Juan.
They
You're talking
could've
about
won that
2
game.
back-to-back interception
That's
plays.
what I was talking about earlier, folks. Sorry about that one. But, still, just think, man.
So they go at home against Baltimore. That's a winnable game.
You can't count them out. I'll tell you that much.
The Dolphins.
That's another one. You don't know what you're gonna get.
Right.
That's the thing. I think that's what makes the Bengals a little bit more scary. You don't know which Bengals team you're gonna get. Obviously, what we've seen so far from Joe Burrow and the Bengals, they've been looking nice. So it's gonna be interesting to see if they can keep riding that wave, or sometimes something's got to give and things don't work out the way they're supposed to. But all right. So you got them against the Bengals at home, or against the Ravens at home. You don't know what really happened to that one. Dolphins,
Cardinals, and Browns.
See, I think for sure you have 2 locks in there. The other two, I'm kind of on the fence on. What about you? What are you thinking?
Well, I mean, we're just playing for fun game, right?
Yeah.
Let's just say they win out because it's just to throw it out there since we're going to be ahead of the curve, right? It's not that they are, but let's say they do.
Let's say in a magical world they do.
Right? So then that puts them at 8 wins. Now the Steelers just have to win 2.
But it's not going to be an easy 2 to win.
And it has to be the right 2.
Yes.
You can't lose to Baltimore.
You can't. And you can't lose to that Dolphins game because you need to stay alive in the NFC race. I mean, I'm sorry, in the AFC race.
Well, it would be the division or nothing, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Right?
No, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I mean, unless on like some weird technicality stuff, we can bump somebody out. But I mean, for sure, it's division or none.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna play it as. It's division or none.
Now, okay, so before we close out, real quick, because we have to go back to this Josh Allen thing, right? We have to end the episode like this. Are they real serious contenders? Can you see them beat any AFC team in the playoffs?
Can I? Yes. I mean, will they? Different story. You don't know what you're gonna see on the other side of the ball. I mean, let's keep it honest here. Right now, if I were to tell you, hey, right now, money line for the AFC Conference Championship, who are you taking? You're going to take the Broncos? I mean, obviously, you're going to say Broncos or the Bills, but like without being biased. Let's not be biased. I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
The defense will get it, so I'm going to go with the Broncos. You tell me right now, Patriots or the Bills?
I'm just,
money line it.
What I'm saying is the Josh Allen could be that superhero.
But I don't think he's going to be able to get past your guys' defense. Your guys' or the Patriots' defense. Let's be honest, bro. You guys can turn up the defense. You guys see what you guys can do against running teams. Even Houston, man.
Right.
Houston.
Yeah.
If Houston played the way they played against the Chiefs last night, I guarantee you they beat the Bills.
Houston?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
100%. So, like,
they already did. They beat them this year.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, what are we talking about, Rich? Like, I mean, can he? Yeah, he can. Anything is possible, right?
Right.
But will he is the real question. And with these defenses, bro, I don't think he can. I think he comes up short against a good defense. I'm gonna as much. Hey, I'm Josh Allen all the way, but if he plays a good enough defense, he's gonna get stopped. They're not gonna be able to go through it.
I am 100% agreeing with you, Juan. And it's not against Josh Allen. It's the whole team effort.
Exactly.
And when you have to go against a top 10 or top tier defense, which there's 3 of them. There's 3 of them in the AFC. Broncos, Patriots, Houston.
And then you want to hear your bonus? The Jaguars. That's a bonus.
That is
a bonus.
Oh, shit.
Make that shit make sense, Rich. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
It's not an easy walk for him.
Talk about that damn Jaguars because they're on the top of the division, Juan.
What I just say, bro? You get a bonus. You got a bonus in another defensive team. We're talking about the Sunshine fucking Jaguars.
Fucking Sunshine.
I hate this guy, man. I hate him. But I mean,
he is on top of the division.
That. I don't hate him. I'm just not a fan of the man. But you can't stop him. You can't stop them. They're winning. They got a great defense. They're kicking ass out there. We were talking about them not that long ago. They're still relevant. They're still doing stuff on defense here. The AFC is probably going to have the hardest route to the Super Bowl for anybody. Because, I mean, again, it just takes one bad game.
This is money right now.
It just takes one bad game.
This is gold.
Anybody in this whole thing can get it. And these defenses are there. Like I said, you play a good enough defense, you're not going nowhere, bro. It just has to be enough. Good enough. That's what I'm saying, Rich. All these offenses are nice. Don't get me wrong. These guys got weapons. They can move the ball. Yeah, cool. But all these other defenses can stop them.
Juan,
You can get stopped by anybody in this playoff run right now.
The Super Bowl champ is coming out of the AFC.
It's going to go through Kansas City.
It's coming out the AFC. All the teams.
You got to go through Kansas City, brother.
Right. all these teams, though, all defense. All the NFC teams are mainly offense, except probably the Seahawks. Rams have an okay defense.
Rich, it's going to be a hard road. It's going to be a hard road for anybody. And it's going to just take the right time to turn that offense up to just get there.
Yep.
And that's all it's going to be. Because it's not a walkthrough in this playoffs coming up. Nobody's going to walk through.
It's going to be very entertaining.
Hell yeah.
We're
going to talk about like a lot of like maybe highest scoring game will be like 27, maybe breaking 30. But with the defenses out there, bro, they're going to be shutting shit down.
And we going back to the 90s, bro. Our defenses are finally catching up to all these flags, personal flags with these hits. Did you see? I mean, we talked about how hard hitting last night's game was. I'm
That shit
telling
was
you,
amazing.
that might have been the best game I've seen in a long time, only because it was old school, hard hitting, straight heart though, bro. Like it wasn't no, nah, bro. We going to play physical football, bro.
Bro, that hit. I know the Rice hit.
Rice. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Bro, that shit.
He was sticky Rice.
When it happened, I had two mixed emotions. My first instinct was like, yeah, like he fucked him up. And then like right after that, I was like, oh man, I hope he's okay.
Oh, same here. Same shit.
But when he he flapped around. He looked like a character on Grand Theft Auto when they get hit by the car and they just fly everywhere. That's what he looked like. But when he bounced right back up, I was like, good shit. Good shit. And clean hit by
Petrie.
By Petrie. Great hit. Lid with the shoulder, did everything right. Play the ball safe. It happens sometimes.
Right.
But
yeah, we could talk all day, Juan. It was
for
a great episode. I felt like we covered a lot. It is week 14, so we got a couple more weeks. And again, all these weeks coming up are going to be playoff type games.
That's all there is left. This is it. Like if your team was real about it, they're going to start playing like the playoffs counted last week. You know what I mean? So it's all go big or go home now for sure for the rest of the season.
And that's it. What do we always say on this show, Juan?
Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. You know, you talk to us in the comments. We'll talk right back to you guys. And like we always say here at Kings at the Table, if you're a king,
you belong at the table. Gone.